Marvelous morning, students. Today we will be doing revision of Readers Chapter 2 and Grammar Narrative Essay. First, we will be doing the reader part, Chapter 2, The Kitemaker. So, the story is based upon the theme of the family and how life changes with passage of time. So, the story is about a young boy Ali who plays with kite as his grandfather Mahmud rests under an old banyan tree, the only tree in the lane. Ali's kite gets stuck in the branches of the tree and he asks his grandfather for help. But his grandfather Mahmud is too old to retrieve the kite from the tree or teach Ali to fly it properly. But he gives him a new kite that he had made himself. Mahmud begins dreaming about days when he was master kite designer. He feels time gave changed. He feels time have changed. People disdain buying kites and children prefer to watch film and there are not many open spaces left for flying kites. Mahmud remembered how great battles were fought while flying kites. Kite flying was then the sport of the king, and how the Nawab too participated in the noble pastime. Mahmud's kite had made him well known. But the Nawab died, and his descendants were as poor as him. When Mahmud was younger, everyone inquired him about his health, but now no one visited him. He felt that both he and the banyan tree were looked at with the same indifference. Mahmud felt happy seeing his grandson growing under his eyes. The authors here draw a parallel between the gnarled and twisted roots of the banyan tree and Mahmud. Then he compares Ali with the young, tree, young mimosa tree growing in the courtyard. Mahmud feels he is going to fall asleep and he dreams of a kite as beautiful and powerful as Garuda, Lord Vishnu's steed. He hears Ali's voice, but it seems to be coming from far away. Ali approached his grandfather when he hears no answer from him. Mahmud is silent and doesn't respond. So Ali ran down the street shouting for his mother. A white butterfly resting on Mahmud's beard flies off, and a strong gust of wind lifts the torn kite in the air and carry it away from the city. So, how beautifully the author, the writer, Ruskin Bond had framed and how he had compared Ali with a young mimosa planted at the end of the garden and Mahmud being the banyan tree. So, firstly, you have to learn the difficult words, first 15 difficult words being mentioned here in the highlighted pink form. Learn it and get it done because it's important. Same way, answer these following. You have done the answers, and the second part, reference to the context. I think this is not there, but A part is important, and the let's think and answer is equally important with the questions which we have done. So, whatever part we have completed in the class, you have to learn it and do it. Okay. Further, we're going to start with the narrative essay, as we have done previously in class as well last month. So here the guideline is being given that in the narrative essay, you will be telling a story. It should include the introduction, plot, characters, setting, climax, conclusion. Further, a purpose should be there behind writing an essay, and there should be a clear point of view. Tenses rule is to be very much strictly followed, and mostly it is in a past tense because here you are discussing a story. You are telling a part of your life. Further, you have to use first person pronoun I, as here you are telling a story. And with a clear introduction, the examiner is not be in a suspense, that the story should be in a complete form. If you are starting with a plot, so it should be ended with a conclusion. Like as I have mentioned here, introduction, plot, characters, setting, climax, conclusion, depending upon the essay, the topic. So we have done one in the class as well, my experience on online education. Here I am sharing with you an essay again, a small sample narrative essay. So I will be reading out for you my experience on online education. Due to COVID-19, the school across the world is the shift towards online classes. My online learning experience is completely different than what I am used to doing in the physical classroom. No doubt, online classes are a good method of teaching, but I like to be in a physical classroom than an online learning environment. As soon as lockdown started in our country, the government had directed that during the lockdown, the teachers should teach us at home so that the student can continue their studies from home. Our teachers started online classes to continue the studies of student. Each and every student is given his her best to make our concept clear. Sorry, each and every teacher is given his or her best to make our concept clear. Every student here, E will be in a capital. Every student is not able to use electronic devices effectively. I am also one of them. But after some time, I am familiar with this and can able to use it according to my needs. And my teacher has been really working hard to improving the interface and quality of online lectures. Teachers are also put a lot of effort into teaching their students. Teacher interacts with students in a very cool and interesting manner that interacts more and more students towards online classes. So this is a sample essay which I have written. You have to write in at least 1.5 page. 1 page or more than 1.5 page it could be. But it should be more than 1 page. In complete 1 page, the essay should be there. So you have to follow these rules, the guidelines which have been mentioned in a very lucid manner. It has been written. We have discussed it before also, and some students have shared their essays with me as well. So I hope you understand the chapter 2 and the narrative essay also. So it's going to be there in your exam. So do it very carefully, understand it, learn it, and try to formulate your own ideas in a narrative essay. And study well, and all the best for your exam. Any doubt, you can ping me in personal. Take care.